live stream of CIPHER on Minecraft. You all know me as a DJ, but Minecraft is my hobby, and today we are gonna try and defeat the end dragon with a method that I created. It's noob proof. It's definitely not the fastest of the method if you're trying to speed run a seed. I do not recommend this, but if you are a player, a not experienced player that want to try and kill the end dragon with the minimum requirements of materials, then this video is for you. So let's get started. I should have started this stream at 7 o'clock sharp, but a certain Music Man Joe said he wanted a taco, so I was finishing this taco for him. So yeah, I hope he joins soon. If not, I'll have to show him the taco that I just made later on. So let's just greet everybody with our signature greeting and let's get started with this. Alright then, let's just change the video to the first person. Here we go. You can admire one big taco from a really far. And alright, I'm gonna start this method by showing you how I defeat the end dragon. There's obviously faster methods that you're gonna be finding out there. In YouTube. There's this one guy, actually the one that holds the record for speed running, and as far as we can see, he defeated the dragon with like 2 or 3 beds and a special design of obsidian and stuff. But it doesn't work on all platforms. We've tried it in Bedrock Pocket Edition and it didn't work. I have no exact idea why it does that way. My method is a little bit different, and probably if you are an experienced Minecrafter, you're gonna say you could have done it faster. But if you're somebody like me that has been playing for about a year or less, and you want to try and do it in your survival, then this is definitely for you. So let's just start, and first of all, I'm gonna be getting another shulker box because I'm gonna be splitting the materials that we are gonna be using for these. So I'm gonna get a black shulker box. There we go. These materials are only for pure explanation purposes. So I'm gonna be splitting them into a different shulker. Alright, so first of all, we have this beautiful seed that I found online that has this beautiful village that is not only one of the snowy taiga and snowy villages that we all love, but as you can see, it's right above a beautiful stronghold. So if anybody is wondering, I'm gonna be leaving the seed in the description, but I'm gonna as well show it right now. So it's the seed 159590160, and the coordinates that I'm standing on are 66442. If you want to give it a try. So it is really fantastic, and it's gonna serve a really well purpose for what we're gonna be doing. Alright then, so let's just change this to daytime so we can get started. I'm gonna be giving myself a stone pickaxe to mine both these shulker boxes. And one of the curious things that you can do with shulker boxes when you are in creative mode is that you can just mine the box, you take it, and then you can make duplicates with the same content and as many duplicates as you want. So before we get started, let me just show you. Hello, Music Man Joe. Oh, given the fact that you just came through, let me show you. I was telling the viewers here that my stream started a little bit later than I was planning because a certain Music Man Joe wanted a taco and I was trying to make a taco as I promised. So here you go, a beautiful Minecraft mixture between concrete and yellow terracotta. We have a taco, so enjoy yourself. Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the method. So these are the materials that you're going to be needing. None of them are hard to get and or hard to craft. So this is not going to be requiring that you have this special diamond armor. Bon appetit, my friend. This is not going to be requiring that you have a diamond armor with the best enchantment and, you know, all these pots and all those fancy things that we think we're going to be having to do to defeat the dragon. It's quite easy. So first of all, we're going to be needing a full set of iron armor. You can try using leather if you don't find iron. Of course, this gives you a better protection, but like I said, the armor is just so you feel protected, because actually we're going to be doing this on the side and you're going to be seeing what I mean with this. Obviously a shield, like I said, also for protection, but obviously nobody's going to be attacking you. The Enderman, unless you look them in the face, are going to be attacking you, and the dragon, even with the shield, is going to be making lots of damage, so the shield is just there in case. I'm here suggesting that maybe if you want to craft pots, you can bring this low falling potion, but it's not required for the method. We have one diamond sword that could be potentially the hardest thing to get in this method. It requires you finding diamonds, but by the point you can get to the end dragon, hey potato, glad to see you. By the time that you can get to the end dragon, you of course have to already have stepped into the nether, which means you have to craft or fix a nether portal, which means you already had to have found diamonds to craft yourself a diamond pickaxe for the obsidian. So it's not going to be that hard for you to get a diamond sword. Also an iron pickaxe, that's just, it can be a regular stone pickaxe, but this one works faster, so it just speeds things up. You need potentially only one bow. I'd say two, because in the because in the adversity that you were to die and when you came back you couldn't find your stuff, which shouldn't happen, but if it happened, then you have one extra bow. And you have to bring everything you're going to be needing with you right at the moment. I'm going to be explaining why in a second. As we all know, the end dragon is regenerated by 10 crystals that are way above in the obsidian towers. So we would actually only need 8 arrows to shoot 8 of the crystals. But I'm bringing 2 sets of 64 because obviously unless you are Katniss Everdeen and you can shoot every crystal in your first attempt, it's best to just bring a bunch of arrows so you can try as many times as you need, even though you may have all the practice you could have thought about with shooting the arrows, but these crystals are way above and it's not as easy to get to them, so bring as many arrows as you can. Either just go outside in the night and kill a bunch of skeletons, or if you have preferably one skeleton farm, then go ahead and just bring all of those. Bring 64 ladders, that's just to destroy the 2 crystals that are way above and protected by the iron bars around. Bring glass bottles. The amount is up to you, that's just to collect some dragon's breath if you want to craft lingering potions later on. It's not that easy to get dragon's breath, but that's only up to you. Any kind of food that you choose. I've done this even with melon slices and it works perfectly. If you are an experienced player, you know that depending on the food that you eat, it's like the stamina, or not exactly the stamina, but how fast you will be running and stuff. So this case I'm bringing cooked salmon, but it works with even the simplest thing as melon slices. So just pack yourself some food so you can be eating every time that you have at least 1 hunger bar less. And of course bring 2 water buckets. I'm going to be explaining why in a second. And 2 sets of blocks, any kind you like. I preferably like cobblestone because I feel it's more resistant, but actually it doesn't really matter. So just bring 2 sets of blocks. And that's about everything that you're going to be needing to defeat this dragon. And these are optional items that I'm going to be explaining. Of course, right now we're going to be taking the Ice Offender into the portal because it's not fully lit yet. So we have to craft ourselves, lit the portal. And hold on, I need this in a second. I'm gonna be explaining why. So just give me a second, because I'm gonna be teaching you how to craft a beautiful... I'm gonna be teaching you how to craft a target to practice with your arrows before you go with the dragon if you are not experienced enough. Bring a bed with you. That is not optional in this case. I do not have it in this, however, shulker box, because we only need one of those, and we're going to be placing it outside the portal, so every time we die we can straightly spawn outside the portal and just simply jump back again, so we do not lose time in what we are doing. And like I said, the potion of slow falling, it's optional. We all know that getting the stuff to craft potions is not as easy. So, of course, if you don't want to craft it, that's up to you. You can drink it if you feel like you have to go really high and you're afraid that you're not gonna make it, the dragon is gonna shoot at you. Then if you have the resources for it, go ahead. I'm not gonna be using it, so we can defeat the dragon, like I said, with the minimum required of items. And this is a diamond sword enchanted with sharpness 3. Of course, even a sharpness 5 would be even better, but getting one of those high enchantments is not as easy. So I'm going with sharpness 3 because that kills the dragon faster. Again, I'm not going to be using it in this particular method, so you can defeat the dragon just like I've done with the minimum required of items. But I can always recommend that if you have the opportunity, bring this one, because you're going to be killing the dragon way faster. And don't forget the card pumpkin. Many people like to bring it into the end because that makes them feel safer with the Enderman, and that's completely, a personal choice for each and every player. I personally don't like it because it reduces your field of vision, and when you're fighting the dragon, what you need the most is to have a complete and full range of vision, so you can shoot those crystals from far afar, and so that you can kill the dragon when required. So that's completely up to you. So let's just make this completely daytime. Let's just head ourselves into survival mode so we can get this started. If anybody has any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to answer as much as I can. Thank you, Potato. Alright, so let's get started. We're gonna be getting ourselves these shulker boxes. Of course, when you are playing this for the first time, defeating the dragon, you are not gonna be having shulker boxes with you. That comes after defeating the dragon. So just put everything in a chest. I do this for... Thank you. Yes, if you're new to this channel, please be sure to like and subscribe so you can see more content like this. I'm trying to make a live stream every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. So you can always come here and expect new content. I'm gonna have to head myself into creative for a moment because I'm forgetting one thing, and it's torches. The torches are not gonna be needing for defeating the dragon. That just has a different purpose at the end of the killing. I'm gonna be explaining what later, and actually we only need one torch, but that's gonna be something later. Also, before I head out of this beautiful village house, for all those of you that haven't already known, Minecraft made a new announcement yesterday saying that the update of Caves and Cliffs that's coming mid this year is gonna be split into 2 different updates. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go into the Minecraft official channel and make sure to check what they just said, so you can be up to date with the new update and what it's going to be bringing. So let's just head below into the stronghold. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Thank you. There is just Creepers are like legendary. Alright then, so we have a beautiful stronghold right below us. So let me just find the fastest way to get there. I'll be leaving down in the comments after the link to the video that Minecraft posted, so you can get to it faster and you can see what's gonna be coming through. So let's get to it. That's a pretty area. Thank you. Yeah, this is a village, a taiga, a snowy village. Fun fact about this, if you don't already know, the villagers that spawn here have these cozy little clothes. Oh, it's snowing. Isn't that pretty? I love when it snows. It actually means it's raining, like you can see, but in these snowy biomes you can see snow all over it, so yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be leaving in the description the link for the Minecraft video. It's our beloved lovely Agnes talking about this new update. So anyways, let's get back to this. So we don't really need a breathing potion or such, because like you can see, I already crafted this beautiful entrance. It was here already before I came through, and oh my god, I never thought they would be right on my back. Speaking of tridents, you can also shoot the crystals with a trident with loyalty on it, but of course getting a trident is not as easy and is not as fast, so you can just simply go with the version that I'm giving you. So let's just put here our shulker boxes. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is choose yourself a spawn point that is right outside the the end portal. So, oh hey. Well, oops. If I die, I'm going to be salty. Come on, just jump into the lava. You're the one that followed me here. I never said I wanted to kill you. You're just looking for death. And apparently death is what they're gonna be finding. Is what I'm gonna be finding, because there's two of them on my back. I should have closed that entrance and maybe just put a door in there, but anyways. Well, if you want to fight the dragon, then come ahead. But don't attack me, I'm not your enemy. Indeed, his chosen death. That's what I tell the Endermen that come up at me in the end. Wow, hey. Stop it. Thank you. Anyhow. So just... they're not gonna be leaving me. Right. I'm gonna have to block that entrance. Let me just do that in a cinch. Otherwise they're not gonna be leaving me. There we go. And you have chosen death too, because you followed me. And if I don't kill you, you're gonna be killing me. Otherwise, I'd let you live happy. But yeah, as you can see, this submerged, exposed stronghold below water is something really, really cool. And whoa, he dropped one nice iron ingot. Alright then, before we go into the end, let's just light the portal in the first place. So, come on. Are you really gonna make me go all the way? Apparently, yes. I just don't want to fall into the lava. Some people suggest that you just suck the lava up in that place. I like how it looks. Is the only reason I'm not just putting blocks in there to block it. Otherwise I would just be sucking the lava up, because it does makes it easier. Just here we go, one more and boom. 64 ender eyes. I got them all from Creative Money. I'm just showing you how, this is a random seed I just found online, and I'm showing you how to defeat the dragon with my very own method, but that's pretty much about it. So these are gonna be useful later. Okay, so anyways, before we head into the end, all right then, so let's just pretend that this is one of those fancy, beautiful obsidian towers that protect the dragon. There we go, because they pretty much look like this. So we're gonna be making them as taller as possible, so you can actually try and shoot them from below yourself. So we actually have to fill this. Obviously, if you do this in survival, don't build them out of obsidian. It's gonna be a waste of your diamond pickaxe and the obsidian itself. I'm doing this because it looks very much like the end towers, and because I am on creative mode. But yeah, don't do this in survival. Wise move. Yay, it definitely will. I'm just gonna be filling this so it's easier, and in the very center is where we are supposed to have the nether star, which in this case is gonna be this beautiful target, and we're gonna be placing right in each and every corner, I mean on the 4 points, one of these lanterns. And when you shoot a target, it emits a certain amount of redstone signal depending on how centered is your aim. In here it doesn't really matter, because as long as you hit the crystal, it's gonna explode. So that's why the redstone lamps are so close, because we don't need to measure how good our aim is. So we just place one for each of the lamps and one in the center, so they are all connected. And just to test that it is working, we're gonna be getting ourselves one of these. We shoot the target and boom, they light. It's just as easy. So if we first of all turn this into daytime, because we do not want any mobs spawning in here right now, this is all for practice and showing purposes. Let's just head back into survival. And this would be how you could practice your shooting to the end crystal. Of course, it's pretty much easier right now that I'm doing it in plain broad light without Enderman and the dragon attacking me. But you can just build this in your survival and train yourself before you go and hit the end dragon. So now that you have your aim some sort of practice, like you see I missed right now, and that's gonna be happening plenty of times in the end when you are not Katniss Everdeen. So as you can see right now, you can very much see a small white spot in the obsidian. That is the arrow. I'm gonna just head back into creative for a moment. It's the arrow that I missed and got stuck right now before it disappeared. So if you have that range of vision and that experience watching into it, you can pretty much from very far afar you can know when you didn't hit the crystal, even if you cannot see the crystal, and you know you missed it. So let me just get rid of this because we don't need it. Actually, we don't need this either. If you have a totem of undying, well, of course, instead of the shield, then obviously use the totem of undying, but that is also one hard item to get, so it's not necessary for the method. So let's just head back into the portal. As far as I remember, this is the entrance that I left open, and let me just block it again before we have tons of the beautiful drowned trying to attack us. There we go. So let's just get prepared. We set our spawn point before we go in. We fully armor ourselves. So let me just prep myself for the battle. There we go. we're gonna be needing blocks on hand, one bow on hand, one diamond sword on hand. Now, if for some reason you feel like you can die plenty of times and that you are not skilled enough to go back for your items, then my best suggestion lol money. My best suggestion is that you divide your items into stacks of 10. You would need obviously more bows for that, so that and you leave them in your chests, so that every time you die you can grab another set of items and just go back in again. And in that case, don't bring the diamond sword and leave it for the last part. It's really useful against Enderman, and I'm going to be using it a lot. But if not, just bring a regular iron sword, use it for the Enderman, and leave diamond sword in the end, so that even if you finish destroying the crystals, if you didn't bring your diamond sword because you were afraid of losing it, then you just kill yourself, grab your diamond sword, and head back to kill the dragon. So just it depends on your level of skill. So you need to bring on hand, and by on hand I mean this top line on the top. That's going to be the things that you have easy to grab. It's going to be the iron pickaxe, the food of course, the 2 buckets of water, the diamond sword, the bow, the stack of blocks, and your glass bottles. You can even put the arrows in the very lower part because they shoot themselves, so you don't exactly have to worry of having them in hand. Leave this one in case you lose your bow. You can head back. I would even leave the other stack of arrows. The portal is fully lit, so we're not going to be needing any of this. And so let's head into killing the dragon. Hold on. I don't need 2 sets there. I like to have one hand free usually, so I feel safer when I'm building and stuff. But right now I'm going to be substituting it with the ladders, and I'm going to be explaining what we need the ladders for in a second. So let's head in. Okay, first thing we notice that we just eat, because I have 2 levels of hunger down. And like I said, you need to have your hunger bar always full to the top. So if you lose 1, go ahead and eat. If you lose half of it, go ahead and eat. That's why we brought a lot of food, so you can always be regening. The first thing that you notice when you get into the end is this block, this stack, this island of obsidian that you're going to be spawning into. Sometimes it's going to be way below or into the end zone, and sometimes it's going to be far like this, which is why we bring a stack of blocks, so we can just simply build ourselves a pathway into the end zone. I like preferably to build it like this, like a bridge. Some people just feel like they don't need it. I feel safer. So like I said, it's always gonna come down to the level of skills that you have and how safe and how skilled you feel to finish and do stuff without dying, of course. So in my case, even though I could just crouch or try to run without falling, I'm no cat. So I prefer to just feel safer by doing precisely this. So we built this beautiful path here. Let me just open a little bit more so I can just finish this, and boom. Here we go. We're just gonna build a small ladder into the a small stairs into the up, so we can kill the dragon. First thing that you're gonna be noticing right when you get into the top open part is that unless the dragon is resting, because the dragon rests every few cycles, I mean every time he finishes his cycle in the bedrock, that's the very center of it, it's gonna come and attack you, so be prepared for it. Don't try to block the attack with your shield, because you're still gonna be taking damage. So my best advice is just either prep yourself for an attack or run, because it's definitely gonna come for you. So here we go, one beautiful nice ladder from the bottom to the top. Okay, we have, like I said, 10 crystals, so we're gonna start and try to destroy each of the crystals with a bow. Right here I feel like I have a safe shooting place for that crystal, and we destroyed the first one. So let's go ahead and try to destroy the next one. If you, like I did right now, accidentally shoot one arrow, then don't worry. Obviously, like we all know, you have to be looking below so that you do not have any problems with the Enderman. If by any chance one Enderman, and it's probably gonna happen to me, but I'm gonna say it before it does. If an Enderman sees you and tries to attack you, corner yourself in one of these obsidian. So you're protected on these sides, they cannot teleport behind you. They will only be coming from the front, and you can definitely kill the dragon and even get some easy pearls from them. So don't worry so much about the Endermans. The dragon is our biggest issue right now. So, okay, right now I'm taking damage, which probably means he shot, there we go, dragon's breath, and this Enderman, like I already said, is attacking me, so I'm gonna corner myself here if I don't die before that. And I'm gonna be killing him with my diamond sword. Sometimes they do not come after you once you corner yourself, but like I said, if you put a bet, if you die, you just simply jump again and go get your stuff. So there's no shame in dying and trying to defeat the dragon, because the only purpose is to defeat the dragon, and you're gonna be getting a ton of experience once you kill the dragon. So don't worry about losing your experience if you die. So just go ahead and focus on what's really important. Once you die, the Enderman that was attacking you is no longer gonna be having a blood feud with you, so don't worry about him. He's literally gonna be forgetting about you. So let me just set myself. The order of the items doesn't really matter, so don't worry. Just always remember to have a count on how many crystals you've destroyed, so you do not suddenly lose yourself saying how many crystals do I have left. So right now I was trying to destroy that crystal. That wasn't as easy, but this one looks easier. So let's just, like you see, there's one white point in there, meaning that I missed, and right now I just hit. So we have 2 crystals already. Wow, this tower goes way below. That means it's not gonna be as easy. This is a really different end, and I've seen some. This is a tower? Or I'm just, yeah, look at this tower, it goes way below. I haven't seen one like this, which is actually good, because, hey, ouch. Alright, let's just get ourselves away from the breath. Like I said, it's not that easy to collect the breath, because you have to be inside it to collect it. So you need to take damage for it. The good part about having obsidian towers that go this below is that it's gonna be way easier to reach the crystal. It's some sort of dragon potion, if you want to call it that way. So here comes the dragon, and let me see if I can shoot that crystal right from here. A little bit higher, not that much. I missed it. You have to always keep an eye on where the dragon is, because he's gonna always try to attack you. So you may be trying to aim to the crystal easily, but he's gonna come at you like right now and try to kill you. So be sure to just keep an eye on that. And you can miss as many times as you have to. I mean, the only purpose of this is to destroy the crystal. There we go. That's 3 crystals right now, if I am not mistaken. So right now we're gonna, ouch. That was an Enderman trying to kill me? Did I mistake? Maybe I did. There's another crystal up there. Trying to shoot them from this far afar is not that easy. So I mean, you can try, obviously, but it's not well recommended, because like I said, unless you're Katniss Everdeen, then don't try to pull a Hunger Games stunt from very far afar. There we go. 4 crystals already. That means we have 6 more left to go. We're not going to be destroying both of the of the iron bar protect once, and I just died because I was taking a sip of my tea. I'm drinking, like as usual, peppermint tea, so I got distracted. But like I said, it doesn't really matter as long as you go back for your stuff and you keep trying. So don't really be afraid to die, because unlike real life, in here you can just simply respawn and try again. So go ahead and just give your all for this. So thank you for attacking me when I am completely unprotected, because you have such manners. Speaking of the dragon, there is this I'm gonna die again. I'm a genius. Speaking of the Ender Dragon, there is this EDM music video that I have in mind that I want to release soon. It's still on the recording process, but this EDM Minecraft video, but I hope that really soon I can release it. So be on the line for a new Minecraft EDM music video concerning the dragon very, very soon. So anyways, if any of you has any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be trying to answer each and every one of these questions. So we can still try and collect some of these. Maybe not. We have 9 to this point, and I need to collect more of that stuff, more of my stuff, I mean. But I'm just trying to heal a little bit because I don't want to take more damage than I need. And the dragon definitely wants me dead. Like I tell you, this is gonna be happening plenty, so just be patient. Just be patient. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm trying to make a Minecraft live stream every Thursday, 7 PM Central Time, so be sure to be on the line for them. The dragon doesn't like you. Yeah, I know, right? For some reason, the dragon isn't fond of a DJ that produces and DJs festival-style music. Well, it's his loss, because I'm gonna kill him for it. I'm just kidding. No, if the dragon wasn't hostile, I wouldn't kill it. One of the reasons I'm vegetarian in Minecraft, actually. Because unlike real life, my avatar doesn't have a taste for gourmet eating, so she doesn't need to eat different kind of things, and she can survive on only melons, if that was to be the case. But yeah, I'm just rearranging my stuff again. Here we go. Alright then, let's just find ourselves one of the two. Oh, here we are. They're both at the same altitude, like you can see in this case. Usually one is higher than the other, but no, actually, yeah, that one is higher than this one. So let's do this. What I do to defeat or to break these crystals is this exact thing that I'm gonna be doing right now. This is what I like to call a fall-safe shape. This is just in case the dragon attacks you and you need somewhere to land. Then just keep doing this shape. It depends, like I said, on your skill level, but this is how I do it. So just make sure to get yourself a infinite water source. Sorry, my tongue was a bit tongue twisted. So you can just have as much water as you need and start building a ladder up. Whoa, I just saw, yeah, a shadow, meaning that's the dragon, and he destroyed all my water. Hey! Uh-oh. Now I don't have an infinite water source. Whoops. Well, I guess it's just gonna have to count on that one. It's not what I had in mind, but yeah. Anyhow. we're gonna have to go up there as soon as we can. But there's a bunch of dragon breath right there that we do not want, so we're gonna be waiting for a moment. In the meanwhile, we're gonna try and destroy that crystal up there. We're gonna see if we have a nice shooting point. If not, don't worry, because there is another way of destroying those crystals. One of the best ways to kill the dragon is exactly like that, when you destroy the crystal when the dragon is flying precisely above it. But it's not always that easy to time it, so don't sweat it if you cannot do it. Alright then, so let's see if the breath is cleared. Well, not that much, but we do not have a choice. So anyhow, let's just try to head ourselves up in the ladder. Alright, before the dragon finds us. Because if the dragon finds us, it's gonna destroy our ladders. It's happened to me before. So the best thing you can do is try to hurry up. And once you are fully up, then you don't have anything to worry about. Just make sure you open a way inside and we are safe. I mean, the dragon is still gonna try to shoot us from here, but don't worry. Alright then. Most people would just simply think that they have to, like, touch the crystal and destroy it. But that's actually a really bad idea. Why? Because it really makes a humongous amount of damage if you do so. So the best thing that you can do is make something like this. But before we do it, let's just track the dragon. It's not gonna stay for long in there, so let's just wait. He's gonna try to attack us actually, so we're gonna wait. Or Tesseract. Yeah, true. Completely. He's gonna attack us, so don't worry. Just wait for the dragon to head back to his headquarters. Have your bow ready. He's almost there, he's almost there. He hasn't landed yet. We're just waiting for him to land into his resting position. He does it every cycle, so here's... The cycles are not identical, but every time he finishes a cycle, whatever the RNG cycle gave it, it's gonna go back down. Here we go. No, not yet. No, not yet. Just be paying attention until he touches back into the bedrock, and that's when we can try and destroy this crystal, so the dragon doesn't shoot us and we die from full damage. So the dragon is still flying. We still need to wait for the dragon. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna be doing this. There we go. A little bit more. Yep. Now shoot the crystal. Head back in here. And like you can see from here, we have a really beautiful place to shoot most of the rest of the crystals. So that's one of the things that really work nice from this method. Just there we go. This one too. Just keep trying. If you miss, doesn't matter, as long as you don't fall from here. And the only way you can fall is if the dragon shoots you and you really are standing in the worst position. Another one. We have one last crystal. Like you see, even with the attack, oops, it's rare that you fall. We still did, but doesn't matter. Just get away from the water, because right now we only have one left bucket of water, and it's the one that we placed there, so we do not want the dragon destroying that right now. Wait a second, I just read Manny's message Manny, if you rewatch this at another moment, you're driving after your surgery? Ouch. You need to really be careful, my friend. Oops. The ladders were destroyed. Yeah, the dragon can do that. Joe, are you still here? Just wondering. Alright then, let's try and shoot the last crystal that we have left. We are... Oops. We don't want to fall on the opposite direction of where our safe waterfall is. Like I said, always keep your hunger bar to the fullest so you can keep regenerating as much as you can. We're just trying to destroy that very last crystal. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I feel like I still need more altitude. And a little bit to the left. Okay. Whoops. No problem. We just simply head back and pick our stuff up. We are almost done with this. We are not going to be destroying both of the crystals that are with the iron bars because, like we see, it's not that easy to destroy them. And with this method, you're not going to be needing it, so don't worry about it. You do not have to destroy both of them. I suggest you pick the shortest one. If by any chance you feel like it's for you easier to just simply get into the crystals that are protected to the bars, then just leave one from another tower that you simply couldn't shoot. But yeah, most people block themselves up, like touch the crystal, take the damage, fall, die, come back. That's also doable, but like you see, the dragon tends to attack you when you're trying to get to the crystals, so it's not really safe to say to block yourself up into the... Whoa, where's my armor? I really am missing half of my stuff right now. I do not have any arrows, and I do not see my armor. What? Oh, it's up there. Of course. I'm dumb. It wasn't making any sense that I lost it. It's not that easy. When the water is not... There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, before the dragon destroys us and our things despawn. Okay. Anyhow, let's just protect ourselves. Actually, the shield is resting the vision, so I'm not gonna be using it right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. With the sharpness 3 diamond sword that I was talking about, you may not have to destroy even this crystal that I'm trying to destroy right now, because the damage is insanely good. But since it's not that easy to have, I mean, if you already have an enchanted table, then just go for it. But if you want to do this faster, or you're a noob and you simply are fully not engaged with enchantments, then go this way. So for some reason, oh, there we go. We finally hit all the crystals that we needed to. So let's just head up to the last part. We're gonna be needing the water actually that we left. So we're gonna be taking it. Oh, hello, Mr. Dragon. Nice to see you. Thank you. Okay. So here is how we're going to be destroying the dragon. Look for a nice corner that you like. I'm going to be choosing this one. Doesn't matter which. Just make sure that obviously there's no breath trying to destroy you and that you have enough space to dig. And you're going to be seeing what I mean with that in a moment. So here we go. One step below it. And this shape that I'm doing right now. So just go for it. This shape is not fully necessary. I do it. If you feel like the breath can get to you, dig one below and that's gonna be fine. We put some water in there and therefore the Enderman is not gonna go for the head. Go for the head. The head is where the dragon takes the most amount of damage. At some point he's gonna fly away and regen from that last crystal that we did not destroy. Doesn't matter, because he's not gonna be regening that much. So just let him do his stuff and wait for him right here. And then go for the head once again. Depending on the amount of damage that you're going to be doing with your sword is how long it's going to take you. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 cycles, depending on, like I said, the sword that you bring with you. Do not try this with a sword below diamond. Why? Because it doesn't make a fair amount of damage that you might have to destroy all the crystals to be able to do it. So I do not recommend that. But yeah, like you see, the dragon is almost dead. He's still gonna be going back and regening, so we have perfect amount of time right now to fill our hunger bar and regen just for one moment. Then go for the head. Go for the head so you make the most amount of damage. Let's see if we can kill it this time. There we go. And I usually like to just shoot an arrow to him right in the end, so all the experience orbs fall right when I shoot it. That's just personal love. Now this is going to be giving you about 68 levels of experience, but you're not going to be able to collect them all when you just start. I mean, you can just wander around and try to collect all of these experience orbs, but I don't know if this happens in Java Edition and in Xbox, but at least in Pocket Edition there's a bit of a... oh, look for our arrow and of a lag, and you cannot collect all the experience that you're supposed to. So what you have to do is just simply finish the game. Watch the credits if you want. Now once you're back, we don't need all of this, but we can get rid of it later. Go back. Oh, and this is when we're gonna be needing that one torch that I told you. It's only one torch that we need. So let's just head back. And when you do this, the glitch fully disappears. And you can collect the rest of the experience that you left back at the spawn of the dragon. As you can see, there's a bunch of experience orbs wandering around. And this is exactly when you're going to be collecting all of them. If you have an enchanting table at home, I suggest before you go exploring into the end city and everything else, head back home and use all of your experience into beautiful and different enchantments. So, in case you were to die in the end, you do not lose all of this experience that you already gained with the dragon killing. That's just my very personal suggestion, but that's obviously up to you. So, as I told you, between 60 something, 68 right now, we got 67 experience, and there's a few orbs left in here, so maybe it's gonna be 68. No, 67. Alright, so now, how to collect the egg. Doesn't matter how many times you try to mine the egg with different, even silk touch, the egg is not gonna drop itself. And the egg, once you touch it, it's just simply gonna go somewhere else. And you say, but here, I can try to... Nope. But I can try to... Nope. So the egg is always gonna be going somewhere else. So what you need to do is precisely this. You need to dig yourself one block below the egg, right here. And this is where the torch comes. You place a torch right below the egg. You mine the block below it, and that's when the egg is gonna drop. Here we have our beautiful dragon egg. You can just place it somewhere. You can just keep it if you want to eventually fight the dragon again. If you place it wherever you want to place it, that's up to you. But most definitely don't hit the egg, or it's just simply gonna wander somewhere else in the house. So, hey Benny. Now that we've killed the dragon, I'm gonna go back into creative mode. And I'm gonna leave the dragon right at the house that we made in the first place. Well, not made, but that we were living in. This house without a bed, so no villager tries to sleep in it. Here we go. So let's just pretend we want to put a nice beautiful egg in here. We're gonna try the glass method for the egg. I would try definitely this. Maybe it will look better if we put some no, not glowstone, the what's the, I forgot the name, the light that comes in the warped forest. Oh, shroom light. I'm dumb. There we go. We can try to do this. We're most definitely gonna be needing a piston for this and a lever. This is just a simple way that you can put your egg somewhere so it looks nice. No worries, Benny. We put the egg right there. We put our piston right below everything. Here we go. And it didn't work. I saw this working in a I saw this working on a video. I don't know if it's only for Java edition, maybe. I promise I saw it. I don't know why it didn't work. I'm gonna try once more, but yeah, no. I have no idea why. So anyhow, maybe we're just simply gonna be leaving this like that and do this and this and this. So we have a beautiful do not touch kind of, you know, yeah, there we go. A beautiful do not touch kind of museum exhibition. There we go, and you can fully appreciate the fact that we've killed our very first dragon. Alright then, so now in creative mode, I'm gonna be exploring the end city. Just seeing what the end city in this particular world has to offer. I still have about 20 more minutes of stream before I have to leave. So let's see what we have installed in this end city. Alright then, so the first thing that we're gonna be needing are some ender pearls. Like I already showed you, it's pretty easy to get ender pearls by killing the enderman. You can just simply attack one and corner yourself, or look at them into the eyes so they come back after you, but every time corner yourself. That's the best advice that I can give you. So let's just go and see what we can find in here. So the first thing that we found is the beautiful and very known chorus fruit. This drops once you destroy the crystal. The crystal, I mean the tree itself, and if you eat it, you get a teleporting small effect. So it's just gonna teleport you a little bit. So it gives you some sort of Enderman. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry. Sorry. It gives you a bit of an Enderman status. Alright, so let's just fly here in creative and see what we can find and where the end city is. Hopefully we find one with a pirate and boat, so we can find the famous and most wanted elytra. I do not see an end city so far, so let's just to save a little bit of time, let's just locate the end city. Minus 248, minus 1800. We're not that close. Minus 248, minus 800, minus 248, minus 1800. Okay. And for some reason we're stuck inside, yeah, on the very outside of the end city. We have an end city. I do not see. Oh, there's a pirate boat. Perfect. So here's the first thing that we find, and it's the well-known shulkers. Once you kill them, they drop the shells, and you can craft yourself shulker boxes, paint them with any kind of dye, and get yourself a new shulker box. They try to attack you with this levitation spell. Most people are really afraid of getting attacked with the levitation spell. It's not that bad. Why? Because once they attack you, you're gonna be floating. And most people just say, wow, what if I just fall and take all the fall damage? But actually, it's a really easy way if you use it as a propeller to head somewhere up into the end city. So levitate, try to control yourself. Control the avatar. And when you drop, then you're already somewhere high in the end city. So it's actually a good thing. Don't take it as a bad one. And use it for use it to your advantage. Alright then, so once we've gotten ourselves up into the end city, let's see if we find any kind of loot that could be potentially usable. It's rare and not that easy to find loot inside here. There's usually at least one, but it's the shulker boxes, the thing that it's most common you want to go for. So apparently there is nothing really in here. Oh, there we go. So the first thing that we find is a beautiful ender chest. We already know that you can craft them with an ender eye and a bunch of obsidian, so you can just mine this if you want. And in here we have, whoa, 4 diamonds, 1 diamond shovel, 10 golden ingots, and a diamond horse armor. Not bad indeed. Especially the diamonds and the golden ingots, so you can barter with the piglings in the nether. So really, really good. And right from the usual. Oh, look, we have here one shulker box that's completely upside down. Hello, Mr. Shulker. Okay, anyhow, we have, as usual, the viewing spot for the ship that we can already see has a shulker on the top. And if you haven't really had the opportunity to take a look at the shulker, it has these beautiful eyes. It's like, I don't know, I would say like a turtle head that's just poking from inside the shell itself. So it's some sort of extraterrestrial turtle, and doesn't matter where you're standing, it's gonna try and look to you. So I actually think and feel that they are cute in a certain way. Anyhow, so we have here the boat, and let's look for the most wanted elytra. First thing we find is a brewing stand with 2 potions of instant health too, which is not bad at all. In here we have the famous elytra and more diamonds, emeralds, and other diamond shovel, we have iron pickaxe, and a couple of feather falling 4 iron boots, which you can actually start to wear so that even if you get shot by a shulker and you do not manage to propel yourself, you can just simply slowly fall back down. We have more diamonds in here, so we already found 14 diamonds just by exploring this end city, so that's really good. We have 2 shovels, one that has pretty much only curse of vanishing and the other one has mending. For those of you that don't exactly know what curse of vanishing does, it's really not a good enchantment. It's why it's in red, because it's actually a bad one. If you die, the shovel does not drop itself, so it means you pretty much lose it. So let's just wear some elytra for now, given we are in the end city. Why not? And let's just take the leap of faith, just like that hardstyle song that I love. If I jump, will I fall or will I fly? If you're fans of hardstyle, you know precisely what song I'm talking about. But yeah, anyhow, let's head back again into the ship, because we have the most famous dragon head. I've seen a lot of contraptions done with the dragon head. One of the, I'm not gonna say silliest, because it is genius to try and think of doing something like that with the head, but like, I guess nobody would like to make a coffee machine with a head, with a dragon head. But yeah, I saw one suggestion where they used the dragon head to make a coffee machine. So I think it's more of display. It's more for display, for saying, yeah, I killed the dragon head. So, I mean, I killed the dragon head. I killed the dragon. So that's pretty much what I would use it for. I would place it somewhere that it would be really visible in my house, so I can always remember the long lost battle that I had and that I won. For personal uses, of course, not to brag, but yeah. So this is pretty much the trip to the end city and how to defeat the dragon with what I like to call the CIPHER method. Like I said, you can find videos that maybe talk about shorter versions on how to do it. But personally, if you are not that experienced as a player, this one definitely works. And the materials are not hard to get at all. So go ahead, try it yourself and kill that ender dragon. If you've been stalling it out of the fact that you think that you do not have enough experience to kill the dragon, then stop thinking that and go ahead and do it yourself, because it's definitely doable. All you need is to find a stronghold. If anybody has any doubts, right now is the moment to ask them. We still have 9 more minutes left to discuss in this video, so please let me know if there's anything that you would like me to explain about the theory, about well, the way that I just showed to kill the dragon. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I try to live stream every Thursday 7 p.m. CST, so don't forget to come here and check for it. I'm also gonna be leaving in the description the link to my Instagram. If you can give me a follow, I'm gonna love it. I make DJ live streams almost every 15 days. Be on the line for a new live stream that's gonna be coming pretty much next week on a Facebook page from an invitation I had for a club that I'm gonna be playing. So be in the line for it. It's gonna be a pleasure to play for these guys. And yeah, and I hope that pretty soon I can release my very first song. So we'll love if you can make it. So yeah, any questions that anybody has right now? In the meanwhile, I'm gonna be trying and build something out of diamonds. Why not? I'm just gonna build a small house in here. Cause why not? Out of diamonds, cause why not? But you know what? I need a wider space to do it. So how about, let me just find the perfect spot for an end house. One of these floating islands could cut it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna be building a small house in this island, just cause why not? Out of diamonds, cause we're fancy. And yeah. So yeah, again guys, if you have any questions, any comments, please let me know. Right now is the time. We still have 6 more minutes of stream, so please be sure to ask away anything that you want to know about how to kill the dragon. And let's see if we can build this house, this small end house, this fancy house out of diamond blocks, because why not? If you want to know what I had for lunch, I don't know, ask me something. Anything that you're curious about. I'm currently trying to build a very special secret something in my mushroom world, so be soon to expect something in there, something very special. For those of you that don't know, I have a world that is in a mushroom island, so that's what I'm talking about right now. I decided to make a world in one of those mushroom islands and see if I could transform the mushroom island, all of course in survival, into a different, not a different biome, but into something productive where you can fully survive in it without having to go explore other places. So I have already planted trees and various different crops, and it's actually working, so it's really fun. So you can try and do that for your next survival if you haven't, because there is a method on how to plant things. It's not just as easy as putting the tree sapling in the dirt and it's gonna be popping up. So there's a fun in it. Alright, so let's just get ourselves some blue stairs. Grease Marine is gonna do it. Yeah, but we need it one step. There we go. If we try to head up, we need this. Alright, and this is gonna be the top floor. So here is a small fancy end house. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I usually like my ceilings to be at least, you know, a little high, so you do not feel like it's, you know, that close. So let's just try and see if in the resting 3 to 5 minutes that we have, if we can finish this house and see how it looks. We're gonna try and make an open ceiling, so, and some glass windows so we can see to the outside. If you were to build this in survival, then maybe it would be safer to use, I know it's really expensive to use obsidian, but if you build it out of obsidian, then Endermen are just simply not gonna be spawning inside your house. So it's definitely an idea, just saying. So let's just see how this ends. Let's just get ourselves some glass. White glass could actually look nice. Oh, it's just not plain colorless glass, maybe? I don't know. So let's just try and finish this before the stream ends. So I really hope that you enjoyed the stream, that you found yourselves an alternative to killing the dragon, and that you try it yourselves if you haven't already killed the dragon with another method, or if you find this one easier, which I hope, because the materials are quite cheap to get. So here we go. We have sorry, our house. Let's just make ourselves a nice couch to sit. We still need to make this one behind. You can do it just like this, or you can do it on the sides if you want, if you like it looking like an actual real couch. You can maybe sorry, put some chests, or if you already defeated the shulkers, and just fill this with shulker boxes, so it just looks nice and decent. We are also gonna be needing some prismarine slabs for this, given there are no diamond slabs. Otherwise we would be doing that too. This way it just looks nicer. We can just maybe do this second idea where we're gonna be using some shroom light. I think blue and orange can also make a really strong combination. And then have a flower pot just here. And then let's just get some chorus fruit. Sorry, the chorus plant. Oh, apparently you cannot put them in there. I wonder if the popped chorus fruit. Nope. So we're gonna be using some vines. Come on, I've put vines in there. I don't know why it's not working right now, but I've done it. I've seen it, and well, yeah. Anyhow, if you want to see a nice design for a lamp, let me just show you. We also need spruce trapdoors, which are actually, in my opinion, the best trapdoors there are. So we're just simply gonna be doing this. 2 on each side. Oh, you can actually plant them on endstone. Now that's interesting. I didn't think you could plant this on the endstone. This way you light up the room pretty neat, and then you just here we go. And now we have a nice living room. All we need is a door. We're gonna be using, of course, a warp door to go with the decor of the entire place. 2 nice doors in here. We have a nice living room. And if we head upstairs, we're gonna be needing beds. We're gonna be using, would you like black or blue to go with the decoration? We're gonna stick blue for this one. So we're gonna be needing also some slabs once more. So let's just put the bed in there. actually one more. And actually we need slabs, but quartz. There we go. Actually, smooth quartz slab is even better for the design because it just looks like the bed is longer than it actually is. You can do it like this, although I personally like this design way better, in which case we would have to move the beds just one spot. There we go. Now we put one here, and some carpet. Let's get ourselves some nice sign carpet to go with the entire sign design, like underwater that we're trying to do. We can just maybe put a flower pot in there with some flowers, of course. Definitely maybe this warped roots would do. And there we have it, a pretty easy, simple room design. Even if you want, you can add a nice hot tub. Right, I don't know, maybe right here. We're gonna be doing a humongous hot tub, because why not? So yeah, it's all up to you on how big you want the hot tub. In this case, I'm gonna be making this side a bit shorter because of the corner in there, just like this side. Get yourself a bucket of water right here, and just fill each and every space with water, and maybe even get yourself a tripwire hook and a lever, maybe, so that it looks like there is a water source. And maybe if you want to make this even fancier, then get yourself a dispenser. You cannot place a dispenser, hold on. Okay, here we go. Just put a bucket of water inside it. Let me just change this for this. Here we go. Now we just need some glass to finish what we just broke. Here we go. We're just gonna be needing something to trigger the dispenser, so let's just make ourselves a nice redstone disposition. I'm using the shroom light because I just grabbed the first block that I saw, but doesn't necessarily have to be that. I mean the shroom light. So just make sure it's connected. There we go. And we can just simply flood the entire house, because why not? Or turn this into a regular bathroom and just make sure that the water doesn't flow out of its place. So that way, when we trigger this, there we go. Here we go, and yeah, we can just simply take a nice bath, and there we go. And if you need some towels, then just simply grab yourself a banner, place a block, place a banner, just destroy the... We have large towels, small towels. If you need small towers somewhere higher, just grab yourself some string, place some string below, then yeah. So this way we have a nice towel. Maybe just change the towel direction so it looks like it's facing you. You can even have two if you want to share the lavatory with somebody. And yeah, we have a pretty basic design on a lavatory with a fully working bath, a nice bed, and a complete and fully designed living room in our tiny island made of fancy diamond in the end. So let's just wrap it up in here, and thank you everyone for showing up to the stream. I hope you liked this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more future content like this. I'll be trying to stream every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time, so feel free to stop by and be on the line for a new DJ stream, most possibly next week, Friday or Saturday, so please be on the line for that one. If you can help me with a follow in my Instagram, I'll be leaving the link in the description. So thank you for joining, and take care everyone.